Well, the Boise River is going to get even higher. Beginning tomorrow, it's increasing the flow there, another 600 cubic feet per second. We have team coverage of this afternoon. Let's start with KBOI2's Amiko Sumi. She's live to explain how crews are bracing for the increased flows in Eagle.
I'm here near Bardney Restaurant in Eagle, where water from the Boise River is flooding into this parking lot. Now, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers anticipates increasing river discharge to over 8,300 cubic feet per second by Wednesday. The county is now encouraging anyone who lives along the Boise River to be prepared for evacuation if flooding suddenly worsens in the near future. But one of their main concerns is here in Eagle. As the Boise River continues to rise, one main area of concern is a gravel pit near the east end of Eagle Island.
But we are concerned. It is a valid concern, and that's why we want to make sure that people are aware of the situation so that they can be prepared.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is putting in a temporary levee, an attempt to keep high waters out of the gravel pit. Engineer Angela Gilman worries that if the water rises high enough, it could go over the banks and into the pit. If that were to happen, the pit would fill, change the course of the river, and eventually reach homes.
As it flows west towards Eagle Road, properties in that area would be inundated with that flood flow.
Today, county commissioners met to talk about possible evacuation plans for Eagle homeowners.
We've been putting together plans should an event happen where we would lose access to the Eagle Road. So we've developed, through those organizations, we've developed some evacuation plans, either depending on what side of the river you would be on, if that happened, either to go north or south.
The county emergency management team is asking anyone who lives along the Boise River to be prepared for evacuation in a worst case scenario. If you want to see a pre-evacuation checklist, you can go to our website at idahonews.com and click on news links. Live in Eagle, Amiko Sumi, KBOI 2 News.
Well, are you worried the flooding could affect you? There is a neat tool on the Weather Service's website that estimates the width of the river by clicking on a flow anywhere from 7,000 all the way up to 9,000 and beyond. It shows you where the water is likely to go at that flow.
So let's go to Chief Meteorologist Roland Stedham. Here's the question: which areas are you concerned about the most?
Well, I think the entire riverbed area, pretty much from the community of River Run, Natalie, all the way out through that Mace Ranch, the Eagle Islands area, all those areas have the potential of seeing the water rising even more, and the weather is going to be the dictator how much water they let out of Lucky Peak Reservoir in the days to come. For right now, we had another band of showers that moved through this morning. Mother Nature is going to give us an opportunity to dry out here for the next 24 to 36 hours. But as you can tell, out here in the Pacific Ocean, we have yet additional storms that are on the way. Hence the active weather pattern that we have seen pretty much all winter long wants to carry over as we start this spring season. And the temperature readings are not going to be too hot, not too cool. It's going to be right at that slightly cooler than average or just slightly above average for the next couple of days. So there you can see the scattering of showers. It's moving off toward the east. We're sitting dry. Right now it's 55 degrees in Boise, 56 in Nampa, 57 degrees in Caldwell. And here's the forecast for us this evening. Temperatures for the most part hovering near 50 degrees right around 7 p.m. At 9 p.m. about 45. Should be a very nice evening. At 11 o'clock tonight, right around 42 degrees, and then we'll start to see those storms gathering and getting closer to us. I'll tell you when they move in this week with the forecast coming up in just a few. Here's
And we'll continue to keep an eye on the river levels. Make sure to follow us on social media and download the KBOI 2 News mobile app. It's the only way to find out about local news at your fingertips as it happens.